Hey, what's good, everyone? In this stream, I will be vibe coding or continue to vibe code a bunch of apps that I've made and will continue to make cool products that I need personally. So I run a Shopify agency called Muscle Digital Agency, and it's mostly off of Upwork. Um, I am um, I am a top rated plus freelancer on Upwork, and I've generated over $300,000, 320, $330,000, as you can see. So I have lots of projects and contracts in my portfolio or in currently that I'm working on. So as you can see, I have all these projects in progress. So that means I'm running a lot of um, I'm running a lot of projects. I have about 15 to 17 employees right now, and they all get managed in this Discord server. And yeah, so this is really how, the journey of how I'm going from an agency owner that's generated $500,000 in 2.25 years to full on SaaS, vibe coding expert and SaaS owner without VC funds. Maybe I'll get into that later, but bootstrap, no VC funds, that's the way. This is the new wave. Vibe coding is amazing. I've been doing it since July 2025 or June. I really got into it like 12-hour days every day, six to 7 days a week. And it's been just phenomenal. The stuff I'm building, the stuff I'm creating is just amazing. This is something I'll continue to create. And here is something I've created for my team, so that they don't slack off and I can manage projects better. So this is a test employee. Let me log in. I gotta, I don't want to show my email. So let me just pause, or I can't even pause it. So let me do Now you can see this is another app for my team. So I just logged in as admin. I didn't want you to see my email, but anyway, so I'm logged in as admin, and yeah, this is just to manage my clients, projects, and employees. I want to be able to see um, their screen recordings and stuff if they're slacking off. So this records their screen at random times. It allows me to see screenshots as well, which is probably here. So yeah, so this is all about just, who's which employees of mine are idle and not, and maybe slacking off, or just overall just managing who's working on what task and stuff like that, clocking in and out, all that stuff. And I'm gonna be giving out bonuses. I already do, but I want to do it in a streamlined way using this app. So there are a lot of things that happens when you make 20 to $50,000 a month. Usually it's around 20K a month, but then you have some of these months where you make like 30, 40, even 50, 60K. So I normally I've experienced that maybe 3 times a year, right? 3 times a year, I've experienced that. Last year, so July 2025, I basically just stopped my company operations, as in I stopped taking in new clients so I could focus on um, vibe coding. And so I just serviced existing clients, and that was it. So yeah, let me just continue streaming me coding multiple apps using VS Code, and I guess you'll see how I do it. My way is, I guess it's fairly similar, but it is a little bit different. Everyone has their own way of doing things. So I'll show you the 3 projects I'm currently focused on right now. Yeah, damn, I just exposed my email and more emails. Okay, yeah, that's the thing about streaming. All right, so but anyways, it's login with email. So I'm gonna log in with email, sign in. Okay, so this local host. Okay, okay, so let me just log in from the actual domain. Oh, I'm already logged in. Okay, so one thing I'm creating is my own school competitor where I can basically go into, yeah, I can create my own community, right? And make, what's going on here? Why is there, okay, anyways. I make my own posts and it's goal based. So, you know, whoever's trying to make money on Upwork or just overall with an agency or SaaS, stuff like that, you know, people get assigned to goals, and based on those goals you get to see certain courses. So if you're at like 50K goal, the courses that are applied to you that you get access to would be different than goals or people with goals of 1K, right? So yeah, so that's kind of like goal-based courses. There's more to it. I'll be adding more features. One of my favorite things is course, right? Like course videos. At any second on a course video, you can ask questions or reflect, right? You can reflect, so you can reflect, or if you're stuck at any second, you can ask questions and stuff like that.
Our changes before we move on to the next.
So boom, right? You can hit like, or if you want to say I'm stuck, what's going on, right? So you submit your questions, and you know, me or someone in my team would answer your questions at this specific moment. So that's one of my favorite features. You can reflect and also checkpoints. So let's say you're watching videos and I, as an instructor, want you to submit a loom at this second of the video of what you learned in the last 26 seconds. So you're gonna have to send me a loom. And until you send me that loom, you can't really go past that video, right? That point in the video. So that's another feature. Now, not all checkpoints have this. Some checkpoints you can just skip, but as an instructor, I can do that. So let me log in as an instructor and show you the dashboard. All right, so you can see I'm logged in. All right, so I created okay, so let me go to the instructor dashboard. And yeah, you can see my courses. I can click into my course videos, and here I can see
All
this
right,
guy.
guys. So
This guy, he asked a question today, so I can reply. Oh, well, I don't think I built that feature out where I can reply, so I'll be building that out. But yeah, so I can see what's going on. So one thing, like this platform, it's all about like how fast are you learning, how fast are you executing, and what's your execution pace. Like how fast, or if I give you a checkpoint, how many seconds did it take you to start acting on it? So that is these are things that need to be worked out, these features, but essentially it's very different from any other community builder, school learning platform, or online learning platform because they don't measure the same things that this platform measures, which is like how much of the YouTube content or my course content are you learning? How many minutes of this video have you actually learned per hour? That's one thing. And execution pace, right? Like, or execution rate. Like, if I give you 10 checkpoints, did you do all 10 or just 7.8 of them or 8 of them? So that's kind of the thinking behind that. And yeah, as you can see, I can add checkpoints, and then I can add a quiz. I can add multiple choice, true, false, text response. Like, give me a written text response of what you learned. And if I make it required and I say I want it at this timestamp or this timestamp, right? It should probably auto update. Actually, no, I think I like it this way. Yeah, so if I want that, I create it and then it will show up. It will show up when in this list, right? In this checkpoint list. So yeah, and these are the required ones. So see 26, there's the first one, and I can't go beyond that because it's required. So that's pretty much like Unpuzzle. And you see in this video, I'm using Super Whisper app, but actually I made my own app because Super Whisper, it costs money eventually. And also it stopped working on me. It was lagging. It was causing some issues. So I made my own app, which is called Speakify. Hey there, how's it going? In this video, I'll be showing you how I built Unpuzzle. See, Unpuzzle is not a word in the dictionary, but I can go into Speakify and add vocabulary, and even there's history as well. There's probably some sensitive information here, so I'm not going to show it, but yeah, short codes. So again, showing my email, which is not good. Probably have to change that, but yeah, we have short codes, so you can do hashtag. So for example, do must, and you see it just shows up. And this for test users, I have these emails, so I just like put them on. So yeah, that's another app I made. It's a Mac OS app, vibe coded. Control space to turn dictation on, and then press control space again. See, this is just amazing, right? And I'm using an open source whisper.cpp, right? Whisper.cpp GitHub. So you can see I'm using this tool and it lives locally. So if I turn off my Wi-Fi, it'll still work because this app has it built in. So this is an app I made just for the pure fun of, can I really build something like this? And I've had this experience so many times over the last 8-9 months is, can I really build this? Can I really build Unpuzzle? I have a team of 10 coders. I necessarily don't have to build it, but I was like, can I really build it? And it just gets that I guess hunger or ambition to make my own things. It just elevates it just elevates more and more once I build something that actually works. It just builds more and more, right? So there are also instances where I spend hundreds of hours or dozens of hours on building a feature or an application where I just technically couldn't. And it's that battle of can I or can I not that keeps me going. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with vibe coding. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna keep building features for Unpuzzle, for Muscle Team, and for Content King. So Content King is again an app I'm making. It's actually an app that my team needs because we have to make Loom videos explaining how Shopify works for our clients. Like they may not know how to do certain things that we built for them. So I want my team to make it, but my team, they're mostly from Asia and they have sometimes a strong accent or English isn't their first language, so they struggle. So I made a tool where they can generate text script. I gotta fix that. But yeah, they can generate text script, and what it's gonna do is they can turn that text script, as you just saw, they can turn that text script into AI voice. I don't know if it'll play here. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna play probably because of the mic settings. Anyways, how do I test this? Give me a sec while I go get something to test this with. Work now. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. I can't get this to play. Um, let's see what's going on. Hey.
Wanna see as legend watch it blow.
Okay. So this, what's going on? Okay, so that's something I gotta fix. So it's got nothing to do with my computer settings. It's got something to do with the app, I guess. So let me see what's going on there. Okay. All right. So let's figure out when I bring in an audio TTS into the timeline. it's not really playing. Like the sound, I can't hear the sound. It comes to the timeline, but I can't hear the sound. But I tried playing a YouTube video, for that I could hear the sound. So what's going on? All right, so it's doing, let's see, I'm using Claude Code Max Plan, so should be working. All right, so while it's doing that, let me focus on a different feature. Okay, so muscle team. Yeah, I don't like that logo there. I mean, it's just doesn't look like the other ones. So gotta fix that. All right, so muscle team, we got these employees. They have projects. I think muscle team is pretty much ready. What's reports gonna give me? Okay. All right, so server is running. I think muscle team we're good. Let me see what now train. Okay, let's see. All right, it's gonna restart the app. Let's see if that helps. Then I'm gonna say I'm streaming on OBS. Maybe that's the reason. All right, let's see. It's asking, okay, failed to load resource. Audio engine failed. Okay. So that's one thing about vibe coding. You got to get good at copying errors. Let me just put all these. Interrupted. Give it all. Okay. Not on a specific partition. That should be fine. The real issue might be that each audio. Okay. Simple issue. Da, da, da. Okay. Hot reload. Okay. Same issue. All right, so it's doing that. So what this app is supposed to do is take transcripts, turn it into audio, and my team is supposed to record their screen recording of how to do different things, put it on top of that audio. So they'll have a screen recorded video with audio from AI. And the AI is free. I'm not using 11 Labs. It's free AI. It's pretty good. It's decent enough where I can understand what they're saying properly, and it's a bit robotic, but not a whole lot. It's decent. So that allows my team to make lots of videos, not just about, or not just for my clients, just about various things in the company for future employees and stuff like that. It's really helpful. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, let's see. Not allowed. Anytime blocks file with a person or the fixes a custom protocol, but how properly with this prison pattern doesn't have access to global. Okay. All right, let it fix its things. Okay, it's fixing things still. All right, so so let me just think about muscle team. What happens when okay, as an employee, can I do this? So knowledge hub, okay, yeah, so I am not able to, okay, how about as a manager? What was this, Sarah? What's Sarah's email? What's Sarah Khan's email? All right, so while it's doing that, it's gonna do a clean restart. See, before it would show my server IP and all of that. It doesn't do that anymore, which is good. So now I can vibe code for you guys. And my sensitive information won't show up. Okay, so Sarah is a manager and she can do Kanboard. So why do we have so many project ones? Why are there so many project ones? When I log into Sarah's account, the Kanban board has various project one inside the project drop down selector. All right, so restart. All right, restarted it. Let's see.
Hey, I'm Madeb, a Shopify theme
Madeb.
developer with over $300 K earned on Upwork.
Okay, so you see, it's decent, right? Let me try like Atom. I think we all know about Atom, right? So, let me see. Let me take that script again, double click it, copy it, put it in there, and then do generate voice. Let me show you guys how that works. So this is literally my own CapCut that I made using Claude Code. This is just insane, right? And I can record my screen. I guess I can't do it while it's generating, probably. Okay, so this is
Madeb, a Shopify. Hey, I'm Madeb, a Shopify theme developer with over $300 K earned on Upwork. I've built and customized hundreds of storefronts for brands across every niche.
this is much better than like an employee from Asia talking, right? So this is why I'm doing this, and record doesn't work now. Okay, so record, screen recording, record button doesn't work. Audio is audible now. Thanks. Screen recording. Okay, so it's gonna work on that. But yeah, you see, like the text was converted to voice. Now I can do some screen recording, and boom, right? We'll have our own screen recorded content. So that's something I really like. And another thing I added here is Loom. So I can import Loom videos and it'll download it and put it in here. So this is one of my client Loom videos. I gotta fix that. It's overriding it. It should create a new track. But basically, it will, yeah. So you can see I have my client Loom videos, and I can unlink it, remove the audio, put AI voice. So this is a way for my team to write lots of AI content with AI voice and take a bunch of my Loom videos and help break it down and create content for you guys, like how I do sales calls, how I run meetings, how I manage, what the client wants and organize it into a set of Kanban tasks, right? Here, and how my team works, like all that stuff. It's very good. And then, yeah, so that's one thing that I'm working on. So let's see where we're at with that. Okay, screen recording. Okay, it's gonna restart. Okay, while it's doing that, let me see what muscle team is doing. Okay, it's recording the screen now. Great. Let's see what VS Code is saying. The two entries all created the exact same timestamp, so it was likely a bulk insert bug. Remove them all on projects. All right, so let's stop recording. Okay. Yeah, so you see it's recording.
Upwork. I've built K earned developer with over $300 K earned on Upwork. I've built and custom
But why did it? I don't think it recorded the whole thing.
on Upwork. Over 300.
Seems like it just recorded 5 seconds and that's it. So let me test that again. Chronology is before, let me see, let me see. Okay, stop. Yeah, 5 seconds. So I've faced this issue before, so it's probably gonna try to. It's a new issue, I believe. Does it turn off? Let's see. It's asking me, does it stop or does it continue recording or turn off at 5 seconds? It doesn't turn off. No permission handlers at all. Okay, so we did persistent permission. Basically, when I refresh, I don't want to get logged out when I refresh the app. Or if I quit the app and I open it again, like Slack, when you quit it and open it again, or Discord, it doesn't log you out, right? So I wanted that same feature. And because of that, it's saying it like messed that feature up. So let's see now if that's gonna work. Try recording again. Should now probably grant, okay. 8 seconds. Nope, still 5-second recordings. I didn't get permission. All right, so it's still causing issues. Let's look at muscle team, what's going on. All right, so it's using Drizzle ORM to delete projects. Okay, and let's see what content king is saying. Try recording again. I want to see. Okay, you also see the the console. Let me refresh, start recording. Recording track, video state live. Okay, stop. It's just 5 seconds. How did it get that 5 seconds? Let me do another one. So I told it may not be the recording. The recording is probably recording properly, but the clip on the timeline shows only 5 seconds. So it might be a duration frames is calculated, some issue with the timeline and clip not showing or something. When you drag it on, that's the bug. The fallback is 5 seconds. Let me verify. But you said the clip on when you drag from assets, there it is. Don't have duration metadata. Report duration. So get video. Okay, so that's the issue. So I helped it because I said 2.3 MB, 1 MB. So it seems like the recording is not the issue. The issue is that when I bring it in, it's not showing me the entire duration of that clip. So it's saying that media recorder doesn't have the duration metadata, which is NA not applicable. So that's probably causing the issue. It falls back to a 5 second thing. So okay, so let's see. Remuxing fixes it, the approach after. Okay, so you're gonna fix now. Let's see. Nope, 5 seconds still. Okay, still working on it. I'll remove the debug logs. Okay. Nope. Okay, it's gonna kill the app and restart it.
Hey, I'm
Again, just 5 seconds. On stage where existing recordings aren't remuxed. Okay, actually the big issue is even for new recordings, media. Okay, compacting. So this is gonna take a while. This will take 5 minutes to just compact the conversation there. So I'm gonna switch to muscle team. All right, muscle team. So the team should, okay, let me see if something works. All right, so what I want to do is employees. Let's do test employee. I want to do screen recording on 15 seconds every minute. I want screen recording. Let's see. All right, and then let's play around with the screenshot density 1 every minute. Let's do 1 or yeah, 1 every minute. Let's do, yeah, sure, let's do 1 every minute. Okay, so that's that. Save config, and then let me log out. Log in as test employee, clock in, and here I'm going to do log in from the browser and see what happens. Test employee. Okay, test employee is clocked in, he's active. Current task, no task. Okay, so what's going on with this guy? All right, I want to do monitoring. Let's go to test employee. What's he working on? Okay, no screenshot or recordings have been provided. So we gotta see if this works. But I don't like how it's not real time giving me keywords or keystroke. Okay, screenshot work. Okay, I see the screenshot. That's good. Screenshot's working. Now I gotta see that recording. But I don't like. Okay, there should be some margin at the bottom, but small issue. I want to see the screen recording work. And is it done? This thing, okay. Nope, screen recording isn't working because I think it's been over a minute. All right, let's clock out because it's just gonna keep sending me screenshots, which I don't want. All right, let's see. So Content King, where are we with Content King? Okay, I see a blank window with no elements. Same issue. Seems like the screen recording feature isn't working. I turned it on from config as admin for test employee, but I'm not seeing screen recordings in the admin dashboard, but I do see screenshot uploads in monitor tab. All right, it's fixed. Let's now see these assets. Okay, it's not working. Let me do a new recording. Okay, now it shows duration. Okay, great. I guess for the old ones, it shows the clip in the timeline for new recorded videos, but not the old ones. All right, so as you can see, I could be vibe coding. And essentially, yeah, this is for my team, but also it's for me. Like I want to be able to edit things quickly for different things, and I want AI to do a lot of it for me. So I'm going to be using AI to not only create scripts but create transitions and caption. Or caption is obvious, but transform things like, zoom in, zoom out, and stuff like that. So, scale and do these things automatically, make the video more exciting. So yeah, Command Z is okay. I just don't like how it's, it's not too good, to be honest with you. But yeah, like zoom in, go into different areas, show that side off, blur things out. That's, yeah, so this has promise. This is a lot of promise. And it took me a long time to build this timeline editor, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's okay now. It does zoom in, zoom out inside the timeline editor. Let's see what's going on. Let me see. YouTube, no views. All right, not getting hacked. All right. Let's see how it looks here. Hey. All right. So it's doing its thing. The old recordings work. The issue might be list asset. Okay, let's see if it works. Let's test it out. I also don't like that. Okay. The issue might be that new recordings now show duration in assets folder, but old recordings still show file size. All right, that was the bug. So is it working? All right, let's see if it works. Clock in. Work for a couple minutes, see what happens. So with this app, what some of the things I built in this app is that I can, if I quit the application, it'll automatically clock me out. If I have internet issues, it'll clock me out. If I have to, there are some other features where it auto clocks me out. Because like people, like if they, during work hours, they just quit the app and they just want to chill out. I want to know that, they clocked out, right? They may, or they forget, like they may forget to clock out. So these are some of the things. All right, so let me see if I get a screen recording upload now. Top applications, it also tells me top applications doing screenshots. 6:30, so it's been over a minute and still no recording. Still no recording. All right, so we'll let it do its thing. Okay, we got duration on all the clips. I think that's gonna fix it. Yep, fixed it. Perfect. Perfect. 8 seconds, yep. Perfect. So you see how I had to tell it, right? Like this one had duration, these ones didn't. That's maybe the issue. It figured it out from there. I don't even want to go read what happened. Okay, let's figure out the issue. Da 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 da. Wait, actually, da da da. Which captures as your successful exit. All recordings should show their actual duration in the asset panel. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this is good. So I got these clips, screen recorded clips. I can even take my looms. There's a 5-minute loom that I imported that works. And yeah, let's polish this up more. When I import a loom or a video with audio and video, it into the timeline, it overrides the clips that are already in the existing track. How should we deal with this? Don't start coding until you confirm with me. I love speech to text. All right, so let it do that thing while I look into okay. The issue might be the main process. Let me check recording clip. Okay, still fixing that. If you're right now, when you drag a video asset onto the timeline, it gets placed at a fixed position, likely to yeah, on a specific track. So append to the end. What do I want? So if I bring this over, let's delete this. If I want, okay, so if I want this and there's conflict, I probably want new tracks being created. Append to end, insert at playhead, place at playhead, no shift, new track. Yeah, auto creates a new video track for important clips instead of, it should only auto create a new video and audio track if there's a conflict with other clips being there when while I'm trying to enter it into the timeline. So if I'm adding Loom video with video and audio at 5-second mark and there's already a video at the timeline from 0 to 10-second mark, but there's no audio, then it should create a new video track but not an audio track, because the audio track there's no conflict, only video track there's a conflict. So it should create a new track if there's no conflict. It didn't catch the last part. So when placing a clip, video or audio at a position on a track, check if there's an overlap with existing clips. Yeah. If no overlap, place it on the track as normal. If overlap exists, auto create a new track. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not even gonna bother reading. Like, just go. Right. All right. So it's trying to fix that screen recording thing. There's 73 recordings. There are in the DB, so recording has worked before. Let me check the recent ones. Last one was Feb 14, yeah. But let me check also. Okay, so restart it. So he's gonna restart the app. Let me explore. Okay, it's centered plan mode. It's gonna start doing stuff. Okay, so here what I wanna do is, what else do I want? These are a list of features. Is it possible to introduce characters when whose lip sync according to the audio speed generated with TTS? This is a little bit, this is another, I mean, we'll work on that later. That's not a urgent task. I think, so I bring things in here. Yeah, I want to be able to, okay, so add to timeline. I want to, I want to make this part better. Generate to timeline speed. I think we can, I think these things should happen in some sort of like setting panel or something. So bring that there, generate, add to timeline, consolidate that. Okay, so okay, while it's doing that, what else can I do? Yeah, there is one. So I think we have, yeah, let's see if this is it. No. No park clip transforms, no cap, no zero, no word, no. Don't save. All right, AI, yeah, I think this is it. Okay. AI video assembly architecture, asset tagging system, short single two-word tags like Ocean freelancing code editor generated by sending each uploaded image to Cloud Vision Haiku with a prompt asking for 5 to 15 relevant keywords for videos. Extract one frame every 5 seconds via FFmpeg. Send those frames as a batch to Vision and merge the keyword sets. Keywords are stored in a DB table alongside the assets file. Use when field. So it's basically I'm trying to make an automatic editor. Okay, let me see what happens. Can I do QW? No. No. Okay, this one doesn't have shortcuts. All right, so let it do its thing. Let me see if this is gonna work. But why does it say that? I gotta fix that. I'm literally working. So this is not accurate representation. Average, what's this for hours? Idle. 6 clicks. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, let it do its thing. Content King is doing his thing. Okay, so let me see if we got recordings. Nope, no recordings. Not even screenshots. Not even screenshots. Showing now. Okay, let's check this out. Nice. Nice, it works good, but I want the new track being created to be close to each other. Like I see V1, VA1, A2, but I want to. I see V1 and A1 and A2 when I imported clip 1 into V1. A2 got created, but I want A2 to be in the place of A1 so it's closer to V1. And if there was a V1 in a video track, if there was a clip in a video track V1, it should go to V2, or the track should become V2 and make room for V1 for the new dragged clip for which new track had to be created. Tell me what you understand. All right, so while it's doing that, let me check. It's still checking, eh? What do you? Let me check. But returning true. Okay. Damn. All right. When A2 is auto-created due to overlap on A1, you want A2 to be placed above A1, closer to V1, not below it. The new track should slot in between V1 and A1. Video, when V2 is auto-created due to overlap on V1, the existing clip should move to V2 and the new clip being dragged should go on V1. So the new clip always gets the primary track position. Yeah. Is that what I want? Or yeah, but also maybe if I drag it higher up, it prompts, it gives me visual feedback to create new track that I can then decide if I want. Yeah, I think for now, yeah, let's just do this. Now, if I do this,
Hey, hundreds of store.
Okay, so it's doing this, but when I think that makes sense. I think that's fine. So green clips are gonna be TTS audio clips. Also, I want, if I converted a Loom video into assets folder, I wanna see Loom icon. Let's get Loom icon SVG. I think this, the Unpuzzle MVP has it. Okay, so let's see if it worked. Let's do, and then let's do the Loom. Having trouble finding it. There we go. It's good. I like that. That's good. Yeah, so, and then I see there's, when I drag a Loom clip into the timeline editor, I want to see that name the asset name on the timeline editor, not random clip name like clip 2. And also the video track clip shows clip 2 and the audio track clips shows clip 3. Ideally, I wanted both to say just the file name, and that's it. And the audio track clip shouldn't be blue. Blue means video track clip. The audio track clip should be green. All right, let it fix that. Did it find the asset? I think it found it. All right, so while it's doing that, what's going on? Did you fix things? See a potential. You look at the you want to look at past GitHub commits from around the date screen recordings were uploaded. We're uploading Feb 14, I think. Okay, let's first see if it works. See, I didn't commit as much. We're working as of commit, but stopped after commit. Huge, 75. Nancy cleared the change between the journals that are relevant. There it is, the original code for all permission. Wait, that means was actually working for recordings, right? So no partition in the original code. The original commit just default session. All right, let's see if it gives me a screen recording now. 7 screens, so screenshots are being uploaded, but still no recording. using Chrome. So let's just wait a couple minutes. All done. Okay, let's see if we see the loom. Where the loom at? No. Okay, so it's okay, that's good. Audio clips are working. Okay. Are you using a Loom SVG? Told you to get it from this project, dumbass. Alright, I gotta give it, I think this one should be in this project. Let me clock out and see if I get screen recordings. No, but I get screenshots. Okay. Screenshots are uploading, but recording isn't. But recording isn't being shown. But recording is. Updated, okay. Okay. Let's see if it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna do it for existing assets, seems like. Yeah. Maybe for new ones. So for existing Loom assets, it won't show that icon, right? Loom importer, Loom imports. Instead of relying on a Loom marker file, direct Loom imports are file name. Loom imports are file name. Start with recording. Okay. What about uploaded assets that won't start with recording either? All right, it's lagging a little bit, but I'm not gonna stress over this. I mean, now on app start, I'll scan recordings, Do we need to restart app again? All right, so while it's doing that, what's going on here? Muscle team, packaged app. Now let me think about why screenshots. No, screenshots are working. All right, so while that's happening, yes, okay, do it. Restart the app. The hell? Okay, it's resigning the app. Okay. Um, App is restarting once it opens your existing Loom import. Okay. It's not restarting. All right. Start the app. Let's see if there we go. Got the Loom going. Okay. Okay, great. I see Loom now. But in the future, if I upload videos that are not Looms versus upload Looms via Loom links, will there be a distinction? Okay. Cool. Backfill is removed. That's good. So I got audio, video. Yeah, it's good. I think it's good. I want my team to test this out. Only thing is the login. How should I handle login? I think they should use unpuzzle login. If they use unpuzzle login and they have certain access, only then they can get in. I think that makes sense. What's going on? Muscle team is not here. So now quit the current Electron app and relaunch it. How do I relaunch it? I don't see it in apps folder. Okay, it's in, okay. Okay, it's opening the app. Okay. Okay, I see a blob. Now I wanna see it here. There we go. Okay, I see you, but why is it doing that? Okay. All right, so screen recording works now. Screenshot works as well. That's what I'm talking about. So it's working. Good. It's time to go off on the employees. All right, so now we want to focus on, okay, great. I don't want, when I click play recording, wait, let me tell it. Yes, it's working. I see it in admin dashboard monitoring. The only issue is when I click play recording, it opens it in a new tab. I want it to play, I want there to be a player, I guess. When I click play, probably have a player in the in a modal, so I can just watch it, and with the left right arrows, so I can skip through or play different, or play the next recording like that. Yeah, I want that feature. Okay, so it's gonna make that, so it's good. I fixed that. That one is also good. So now I got a pretty decent working system here. Now let's consolidate this. What ideas you got to consolidate this area? I'm thinking put the speed and voice like inside some sort of, like, I click a settings icon in near the AI script, and when I click it, then I am able to choose voice and speed. And also the generate voiceover and add to timeline, these two, I think they can be in one row. If you got better ideas, let me know. All right, so it's gonna tell me better ideas. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's recording. That's good. Let me just stop recording. Clock out. When I clock out, it stops recording. So that's good. Because I'm not trying to spy on my employees while they're, not working, right? But yeah, let's see. So this app is pretty much ready. I just need to distribute it. All right. How do I distribute it? So I have my own community. I gotta log in again. Okay, let's go to OBS. All right, so I'm logged in, go to instructor, go to communities, go to muscle employees. So this is gonna be a community for my employees, members. So I wanna add members in a mass format. So to do that, I don't have that feature. So I'm gonna create that feature right now. Or instead of doing that, I think that feature is needed, but let me see if there's pricing tiers. Yeah, this one doesn't need, okay, assign courses. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, if I give them an invite link, they can join it, and I can turn that invite link off or change it. Okay, it's something to think about. Or yeah, they can just go to a hidden link, right? So wait, different project. What's going on here? I created this community and it's just for my employees. How do I guess I want to share a link with them that allows them to go to this community link and join it. And I want this community page to be disabled so public users can't just come in and join the community. How should we go about this? Don't start coding until you confirm with me. Okay, so it's working on that. Content King, where we at? 1 minute, voice and speed, settings, gear icon, exactly like you said. Side by side one row, or even make it a single smart button. Default state, generate and add, generate and transcript clipped. If you want separate control, a small drop down chevron. If default state, generate and add. Generate TTS and adds to clip in one click. If you want separate control, a small drop down chevron on the right edge split between button that lets you and add to timeline. Oh, interesting. Okay, I like that. I like this. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Now the full page, let me implement. Okay, just gonna implement that. Let's see what this guy's saying. What you need. Community already supports 2 modes of free communities. Auto join requires approval equals false. Anyone can join instantly. Request to join. You click request to join. You manually approve. Okay. There is no invite link system yet. It's what you need. And for an employee only community, I'd suggest so going to require approval equals true. Okay. Add an invite link feature. A unique link like that when an employee clicks it, they sign up, log in, and get auto approved. Okay. Without the invite code, partners can only request to join, which you can ignore or reject. Okay, this gives you a shareable link for employees. They join instantly. You can regenerate the invite code if it leaks. Okay. Alternative, simply, if you don't want to build an invite link system, you could just see require approval, tell employees to go to the community page and click request to join. I think this is good for now. Set requires approval to true. Requires. How do I? Okay. These are the devs should pick up and go to admin monitoring so that the recording time play recording to test it. Okay. So I guess they've improved this. Also, I want there to be better linking. No audio? All right. Yeah, I don't think it's needed. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, I want there to be. Okay, it's good, but the play recording button is too big and it's nonsensical. I think there should be preview videos like Loom. When you open a Loom link, it shows you the first 5 seconds or something in a loop. So I want to see that. So I want to see video cards with loops for every card. And also the linking needs to be better. When I refresh the page, I select an employee and I am in the recording tab. I refresh the page, I have to keep clicking the employee and then click the recording tab because it refreshes the /admin/monitoring tab. So tell me what you understand regarding that. So this is now when you say, yeah, there we go. User equals to this, recording, tab equals to recordings. There we go. I want that. Okay. So just working on that. Let me see what is going on here. Okay, I'll get to that in a sec. There's no UI toggle for it currently, but there's already an update community setting. Okay, bro. So it's just no. Add UI dumbass. All right, so it's gonna okay. All right, it's basically telling me that like I can just update it in the database. There's no UI currently to do require approval for communities. And I'm like, no, dumbass, I want a setting here. I think I want this theme. I think I want the dark light mode to be not in the menu, but just right there. Something to work on. Okay, let's put that in the features. I got a lot of logs for this. Okay. All right, so what I want to do here is add light mode outside of the profile menu. Work out a good notification system. Okay, so where is it? Go to your current request to join. Oh, it's not gonna show up here. Is the server running? I think so. I think it's localhost 3003. Okay, I gotta log in. Right, I'm logged in. Communities, manage, request. Where is it? Allow to view settings is the default tab when you go to communities. Require approval toggle is in the access settings. It's working it out. All right, let's see the monitoring page. The linking, okay, user recordings, good. Oh yeah, perfect. Whoo, that's great. And I can just view the next few videos. Great. So this is good. Let me refresh the page. And yep, it's good. Activity, that's good. I don't know if I should expose this URL. Wait, does it show this? Probably, right? Alright, so instead we should proxy the video through API stream, the bytes from, let me check. Alright, it's working on that. Two, let's see what's going on here. Got anomaly plus history. What chain? Pages access. Okay, let's see. Require approval. Okay, it's on. Free no subscription required to join. Okay, great. Save changes. Why is save changes button always active? Even if I have nothing to save, I see an active button. All right, so it's gonna fix that. Okay, so I think that's good. Both screenshots and recordings are not okay. Let's see if that's true. All right, anyway, so I think it's working good. I can see screen recordings. That's good. Okay, monitoring page to I think we're good there. Yeah. Let me now look at muscle team as an employee. These are the tasks I got. If I clock in, the tasks I'm working on. Okay, one thing. Okay, so Knowledge Hub. Wait, Kanban. I need Kanban as a manager. Just like admin, I need Kanban. Okay, I'm just thinking. So I got, and also I need client list and okay, so we got our Chrome, so we got our clients. Yeah, I gotta go into the client page. As admin, I should be able to go into the clients list and then click into a client. Oh, I can, okay. So I already can, that's good. When I click into the client, I should be able to create new project. Okay, I can. I should be able to create new projects from the overview tab. I don't have to, I shouldn't be able to, I shouldn't just be able to create add project from the projects tab. So that's one thing. Another thing is I should, okay, so if I create a project, oh, it brings you to the projects. All right, so I go into a project and it has a Kanban. Okay, so these things are done. But the Kanban doesn't look good there. Test. Okay, so how do I rename this? Okay, that's how you do it. I don't like that Kanban. Okay, let me just do refresh. It's not good. I want the Kanban to be more user-friendly, like Trello, where it already creates three columns of a table, and I can click into the text to edit rather than clicking an edit icon, then rename, then editing the text of the column heading. Also need an empty card or somewhere to write inside the column as individual tasks. Once I create individual card tasks and I click on the card, then I should see the modal where I can add description and more things. Okay, so if employees can go and create these things, Okay, another thing is clients. I want to be able to assign employees to these projects, like managers at least. Managers, okay. For this, I want to be able to, as admin, add managers to the client, and managers can create projects, Kanban, add employees to specific projects and all that, and Kanbans, I guess, and Kanban. And remove employees from projects as well as Kanbans. So managers can do all that. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's good. With admin, I can create projects and also, yeah, I think, yeah, if I add employees, they can see all the projects. I can create projects, they can create projects. So that would be ideal. So then, but then I don't like how it brings me to a separate projects tab. I mean, it's good because I can see all the projects that's happening and who's working. But I think we need our individual projects here. Yeah, per client basis. And I click. Right, so let's go to right link. Yeah, so I do see all the projects. Yeah, so yeah, see, I shouldn't, yeah. So that's one thing, and then okay, so it's gonna work on a few other things. Try it now. Go to Project Canvas. You should see 3 default columns. Okay, so it's improved that. Okay, great. Again, it's showing me edit icon. I don't like that. That needs to be an optimistic update. But anyways, I think it's fine. Yeah, I want this to show right away. Okay, let it fix these things. This is significant feature set, and let me. Why? Why is it significant? All right. Let it do its planning. All right, so the save now, okay, let's see. Great, save change is gone. All right, now where is the link? I think it's like here, muscle employees. Let me do Firefox. Guest user, get started. Okay, let's do localhost. I see get started button. Is that the same as request to join? Okay, let's see what happens. I just know it's not the same. It just brings me down to the page. Pricing sessions. Let me check. Okay, so it's gonna fix that. Let's do content king. Where we at? For instance, here. Okay. Did you consolidate it? Great. I want to be able to expand the assets. The entire panel vertically. So a script panel would shrink if I do that, which is fine, but I want that ability. So I'm writing scripts. Yeah, that's fine. I think scripts should be like center or should be happening here. When I double click, I can edit it. Like, let's say I do this, and it should like create a script. If I double click on an audio, then it should give me create script. Or what else? Let's open up CapCut. Yeah, so I mean, I guess this assets panel, you guys haven't seen this whole time, but this is what it looks like. So you can see the assets. I can bring this in. See, if you double click an asset, it brings it to the timeline, which I don't know. It's okay. All right, let's add something to the Content King. When I double click an empty area of an audio track, I want an option to create write script, the purple clip basically, and that should show me the same thing I see when I double click a purple clip. It brings me modal to edit the script. So I want to see that when I'm creating new script as well. By double clicking empty area, then create script, and it creates it for that, creates it at that timestamp. All right, so it's doing that. On puzzle, the pricing section already handles it correctly when community is free. Okay. The flow, did you fix anything? I want so it should ask me to sign up, and once done signing up, the request to join either is auto clicked or API request sent for that, or brings me back to the page where I have to click it again after logging in. Is Magic Link able to bring me back to community page after logging in instead of student default route? I also want something where if I'm instructor, where if I'm logging in with Magic Link, it brings me back to the URL I last visited rather than default student. All right, let's see how that goes. Content King, wait, and won't work. Okay, it's falsy. Okay, muscle team. That client detail page. Okay, let's see what it produces. So on puzzle is working on Content King. All right. All right, so let it do that. Another feature I want is if I import a loom or just anything really, I want to click something where it turns this into AI voice. So right now, this is like client audio, but I want to turn this into AI voice. So that means convert this to text using Whisper, speech to text, and then that text, put them in here and turn into I don't like that. I think I want two buttons, generate. Okay, let's see. Done, so dull. Okay, let's see. Hey there, this is Mahtab. In this video, I'll be showing you the new clip is so small, and also after I type up words, it should auto calculate how long the clip should be based on how many words of text I have. You did this feature already. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Oh, kind of lags a little bit. I don't like that. Mm,
Hey there. What's going on? How you doing?
okay, so roughly it's good. Okay, let's see. Let's just take this. Okay.
Hey, I'm Mahtab. Hey, I'm Ma-
Nice. It's pretty good. When I bring the scrubber to 40-second mark and hit play, it starts from 0 second. I want to continue from the place where I, chose it to play from. It missed the filler words. I like that.
Hey, hey, I'm Mahtab, a Shopify theme developer. Hey, I'm Mahtab, a sh-
Model. All right, so I see the issue, the engine. How are we doing on YouTube? Just 2 freaking viewers, huh? All right, no worries. We coming up. No worries. Scrubber dragging debounce. Okay, let's see if that fixes things.
going on. What's going on? Hey there. What's going on?
I want audio clips to show proper wave so I can visually see silent areas, etc. Now, before it does that, but before you do that, I do experience some lagginess in the app. When I open when I open an existing project, assets folder isn't easily scrollable. It lags, or freezes for 2 to 3 seconds, then I can easily scroll through it. Also for purple script clips, I don't want TTS button inside there. If I select it, then convert to AI voice button should appear in the timeline header somewhere. And I should be able to multi-select clips and do convert to AI voice all at once. All right, so it's gonna do that. So I can multi-select, convert to AI voice, boom, it's gonna do that. And then, yeah, and I should be able to, like, I don't know, click these things and just remove the gaps. Also on magnetic, there is some magnetic, I like that, but I want it to be like a little bit better. I want it to just like, how do I explain it? Like if I just want to just drag it quickly, like boom, right? If I do this, it should be just, see, it just goes into the other clip way too fast or much. So I need to make that a little bit stronger. There is already magnetic, but I gotta make that magnetic strength. Like I gotta make that more magnetic, basically. All right, while it's doing that, let's see what muscle team produced. What did I even ask it to do? What do I test? Okay, client detail page, okay. Let's go to client detail page. Projects, yeah, that's good. Create project. Yeah, these are good. All right, guys. So I'm gonna stop vibe coding for now. It's been how long? I can do this for hours. I probably will, but I'm gonna stop for now. It's been 2 hours 10 minutes, so I'm gonna take a little break and go off again. So if you like this content, please subscribe. Let's get more of these things going. And yeah, like I'm gonna be building a bunch of features every single day until we go off. So subscribe, like, and we'll go from there.